Question is that Brock and his boys, or is that Doug and Double J? I don't know. We'll have to find out on the next episode of the Moon Train here. Pretty hilarious day. Now, as you know, I longed Apple and QQQ down here. Futures are up nicely. Now, first of all, I want to start off by going over Meta. So, as you know, I've been longing Meta yesterday and also straight out of open. Remember, first thing I did, look at Meta. Now, I want to speak about Meta a little bit, and going forward, you can always look at Meta. Meta will tell you the truth, okay, as far as tech. Look, Zuckerberg, huge Biden donor, all that good stuff, has a bunker. Yes. Am I out here in the Pacific Ocean with all these Democrat tech billionaires? Unfortunately. It is what it is, baby. But anyways, huge move. Now, I want to point out that Meta closed above its IB high. Compared to SPY, that would be around 502. Oh, look where SPY is. Okay, shocker. Okay, see what I'm saying? If you don't get it, you don't get it. If you do, fantastic. This trade was 360, okay? And remember, I started selling here on this rip, held all freaking day, and as soon as the sell signal came, I was out completely. Now, this is a great setup here. On the 5 minute, once we lose the 9, we'll always come back and retest, and if you get a reject, it can be saved by the 21. In this case, not. But anyways, it's up. We still have a ghost candle on this one. Do I want to play this week? Very possible. I love Facebook Fridays as well. Not only PayPal and JPM. Okay. Now, NVIDIA. We still have a ghost candle down. The odd thing here is Qualcomm absolutely smashed. Okay, and no movement. I think we're gonna get a move on NVIDIA. Anyway, we had a great week with NVIDIA. We spoke extensively about Microsoft with Bogna, and cheers to you, or in the full moon circle meeting. I don't trade Microsoft though, but we went over it. DJT, not trading it. Baba. I'm in Baba. Why am I in Baba? Do you see this bull flag here? Alright, so once this goes, and it's pretty close. I mean, you have here, you got a good 6 months of consolidation, and I haven't touched it. I'm touching it now just a little bit. See if we can get a move here. Okay. Oh, before I forget, let's take off Etsy, since we're not actually trading Etsy ever. SMCI. I know that Groove Daddy was in down here and then got scared out, maybe, I don't know. But look, 753. You could have caught 700 to what? 767. Still valid setup. Now, all eyes on Apple. Let's talk about Apple, shall we? All right. Are you with me? We're going to do a deep dive here. 169.30. Let's go back in time to the day I took 1,000% on Apple calls. Look at that price. Look where that candle closed. So you're telling me, there's that TikTok guy. You're telling me for 40 years, same price as a year ago. You can't make this shit up. What happened? Gap down, fucking face ripper. Okay? Had they come up with anything new? No. Should they be up here? No. Could this happen again? Totally. Okay? Not only are we at the same price here as, the beginning of the rally, we're at the same price as those earnings. Now let's look at those earnings. 92 was the estimate. 90 is the estimate now. So how will I play this? Well, plus I don't mean to sound like Joe Biden. Is this a like that, or is this a lick up and handle? Can this rip out of the gate? Yes, it can. Is it worth a lot of money to do that? No. You might get smoked. So, how will I play this? Well, you know I longed QQQ into close down here. All right. Nice. I'm probably going to sell any gap up tomorrow, even if this does a W. I might ride some runners. I'm just going to, honestly, if I can catch a gap up tomorrow, great. Then we ride. What you keep an eye on is the magnet level. Look at this. Where else come on, man. Where else are you going to, this is our magnet level that we came up with. Look at that. Come on, man. So, I'm going to sell any gap up, see if something moves, sure, then I'll ride it, if chips are moving or whatever. But I'm going to play some QQQ Fridays in the money. If Apple goes, this is the plan here. Look, let me show. If Apple then goes on earnings, it will take QQQ with it. We make money. If Apple dumps, we lose whatever we had on our QQQ calls. Okay? So that's the risk. If Apple is an IV flush and holds or comes down on decent earnings a little bit, but holds this low, I'm buying calls. You throw 1,000 on that, you could end Friday with 10,000. You know what I mean? So that's the risk we're willing to take. So I'll long some QQQ. If depending upon Apple, and it's not about the initial reaction, it's all about the call with Apple, right? If it's flat, this is going to be one hell of a IV flush. And the reason it's so important is, okay, NFP on Friday, yes, can it rip? Sure. So you're going to want to be in something, but not too much, because we don't know what NFP is going to do, right? Obviously, if Apple drills tomorrow, end of day, we're going to grab calls. But that's the setup I'm going for. Now, just to showcase to you how important NFP and Apple earnings are, there is nothing next week to get excited about. Nothing. We're just going to be range bopping around doing nothing. And we're I spoke about this in the full moon circle. There's not a lot of good news that's going to come where we're just going to pop. Like literally next week we got Michigan sentiment and that's it. There's a lot of bad news that can happen that can drill us. We have nothing going on until core PPI and then CPI the following week. Okay? Now, do I think next GDP is up? Yeah, absolutely, because of all the aid that Mike Johnson, or whatever his name is. But, like, we don't even have Fed speakers. Like, there's nothing going on. So, that's why it's important to keep an eye on IWM now and the banks. Now, can the banks fail? Yes. But I'm still in some KRE because it held right there, right? Okay. Fantastic. Another thing is this I keep scratching my head on this. They sold SPY puts, and a lot of them, all freaking day. And especially during this sell, they were cashing out while they were buying calls. This shows it right here. Market tide, during the sell, they kept buying calls. Even though the volume obviously dropped down, but still something funky is going on here. Now, the most important thing is this. Out of everything I've said, this is where SPY was at 508. Something's going on with these currencies. This smells like sushi to me. This smells like Bank of Japan fuckery, okay? Same with VIX. I mean, does this look like this is just gonna move? No, this looks like a fucking hard reject that's destined to go down here. So I don't want to get all bared up here. I mean, yes, did we on Monday catch 650% on puts? Sure. Could I have played this sell end of day harder on puts? Yes. Now this is the weekly SPX candle. Okay, so you got this. This should head more down, but there's a chance for this to peak back up. This is the weekly, okay? The thing, usually if the stow was up here, I'd be like, yeah, it's drill time. But look at the stow. It's just loading right there. So I think we're going to just range bound bop around. We got a new JPM level. Yeah, if we sell, where are we going to sell to? Well, there's two destinations that are going to fill. I still have some 495s, but that's not it. If and when the sell happens, because you got 3 rejections right there, that's not good. This needs to literally go back up tomorrow, or by end of week. You're gonna not only end up here, mark that level, you're gonna end up here. Okay, then you might get a dead cat, and then final destination is right there. Boom. That is that huge ghost candle that we spotted the whole rally from. Now, can we put on $100 from here into end of year? Absolutely. Probably will happen. Now, these are prints. These are not ghost candles. Those are prints of a NVIDIA low. Very interesting setup. Look at that QQQ flow. Okay, so, but they did sell the dark pool, but they're pumping the flow. So something's going on here, but I do want to point out that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days of no dark pool selling on Apple. So you don't want to miss this move, because after the next move, whether it's up or down, we're gonna chop. That's just a given. This is very, very interesting too, that a lot of people aren't really paying attention to, is this. That's a bullish setup. So could this be panic selling, stopping people out end of day? Yes. To me, it looks like the it just looks like the good old FOMC whipsaw, honestly. And can we go lower and then higher? Yeah, usually the first move, I know a lot of people live by the first move is fake. Not anymore. I think this move is real, this is fake. Can we go lower? Yeah. So we went 70 handles above the announcement price. We can still trade 70 under, which brings us again to a level we discussed a lot during the Full Moon Circle meeting, 414. If 414 can hold, the next move is up. So very interesting. Keep money at hand. And again, like I do, if you have gains, pay them out every Saturday. It's not about, you know, making a fat big account. It's about showing up, taking the move, trading it, getting out. Okay, see you tomorrow. I'm gonna trade open, then I'm not gonna touch anything all day. So if you need to paint, get groceries, mow the lawn, do yoga, go to karate class, go play street hockey, do it, and then I'll be on at close. All right, guys, God bless.